A warm good morning, dear students. I welcome you all to today's class, and today we are going to continue with our civics chapter 6, that is understanding our criminal justice system. In our previous class, we have discussed about the concept of FIR and also the four key players of our criminal justice system. So FIR, which is the first information report, which is written by the police, but it is a written statement which is provided by the victim party. And then the further investigation that has been started with the that started by the police, and the whole criminal justice system that proceeds. Okay, so after that we have also seen that when the police further investigates, then the case, when it has to be it is being taken to the court, and after that the defense lawyer which lead the case for the accused, and also the public prosecutor who is leading the case against the accused, and the final verdict has been provided, or it has been given by the judge. Okay, so these are the four key players, that is the police, which is begin with the police, then the defense lawyer, the public prosecutor, and the last one is the judge. Okay, and today we are going to discuss about the role of police in investigating crime. Means the first key player, police, which we are going to discuss about their functions, their roles in the criminal justice system. Okay, so before we start up, I just wanted to say a story which has happened to me and my friend. So we both were going to the market, and we both had a purse, we are carrying a purse. Then suddenly two person in a bike, they have snatched the purse of my friend. Then she was like, what to do, completely blank. Then I thought, as because I have seen in movies and any sort of TV program, that I have seen that when somebody does any wrong, then we have to note down the number of the bike or car. So I have done the same. Okay, I have applied that method, and I have noted the number of the bike, and then I suggested her, and I have taken her to the nearby police station, and we have filed one FIR after a few times, then the police that started its investigation. Okay, so after investigating, police have finally they have got the accused, and in court he was being found guilty, because their family members also tried him to defend him, tried him to prove him innocent. But as I have noted his number of his bike, so that has helped the police also to investigate very quickly, and the matter was sorted. Okay, and she has got her purse back. Fine. So that, because her purse was consist of all the important things, like money is also there, but along with that card, ATM cards, then Aadhaar card, then ATM card. So it is very important. So that's why I have realized that we should proceed to the police, and we have done that, and finally she has got her things, whichever was there in her purse. Okay, safely. So now we have seen that the police has a very great role to play in the criminal justice system, because it is the beginning of the process. So if the police is not there, if the investigation doesn't go on, then it is difficult to find out the the accused, as well as the mainly the guilty person. We have to find out the whoever have done the crime. It is difficult. So police has a very great role to play in the criminal justice system. So let us see, in this particular class, after the period, you all will be able to explain the role or function of the police in investigating a crime. How do they do the crime, do the investigation? So you all will be able to explain the role of police, and you also will be able to know, or you also will be able to highlight the constitutional provisions which are provided to an arrested person, because even an arrested person also has got some fundamental rights. Okay, they also have some fundamental rights. So you all will be able to highlight those fundamental rights which are provided by the constitution even to the arrested person. So after that, the role of police, and also the constitutional provisions you will come to know in this particular period. So let us begin with the topic, that is, what is the role of police in investigating a crime. Okay, so first thing, the first important function of the police is investigate any complaint about the commission of a crime. If someone files an FIR which is related to a crime, then police has the first function to investigate any complaint about any commission of crime. They have to do that. Then an investigation includes recording statements. Whatever wherever they visit for to find out the main root crime or root of cause of the crime, they have to investigate, and while in investigating they have a lot of recording statements of the witnesses. Witnesses means those who give some sort of evidences or any sort of statements related to that crime. So who personally have seen that, or who is being involved, or who have some idea regarding that particular case, so who is related to that case actually. So investigation includes recording statements of the witnesses and collecting different kinds of evidences. So investigation that includes recording of the statements of the people who all can be related to that particular crime. Their statements are recorded. Then also some sort of evidences are also collected by the police. So that is the investigation procedure that involves. Then one of the basis of the investigation, the police are required to form an opinion. So after the investigation, the police has to form an opinion. That opinion is that if they have enough of the evidences, they can point to the guilt of the accused person. If they have enough evidences against the accused, then they can point out the guilt of the accused person, that the accused person is guilty if they have enough evidences they have collected while the process of the investigation. So then they file a charge sheet to the court. So they file a charge sheet which is being the case is taken to the court. Okay, when they find enough of the evidences against the accused, then they file a charge sheet which is being the case is taken to the court. Then, but whether a person is guilty or innocent is decided by the judge and not by the police. They have investigated and they have provided the charge sheet to the court. Means the court has to solve the case if the person is guilty or not. But they have collected a lot of evidences. On that basis, they have arrested the person, and they now charge sheet is being given to the or we can say they file a charge sheet to the the victim party. They file a FIR. Now police, after investigation, they file a charge sheet in the court, so that court carry forwarded the matter. And if the accused person is guilty or not, that verdict or that is being decided by the judge, not by the police. Then, as everybody is subjected to law of land means in a particular country every person has some fundamental rights. There are laws for every person. Law is being for each and everyone, and in front of law each and everyone is same, whether it's a police person, if it's the officer, if it's a person who is a farmer, same, everyone have same law. Okay, have to follow with the abide by the same law. So as everyone is subjected to law of land means within the country whatever the law, whatever the rights are being provided to the person, including police. Even the police also have some law, they also have some guidelines. Therefore police investigation always have to be conducted in accordance with the law and with the full respect for human rights. So police, they have to investigate the crime in a very polite manner, in a very full with accordance to the law. They cannot ill-treat the person, they cannot torture the person until and unless the person is guilty. So they have to carry forward the investigation taking consideration of all the witnesses. They have to keep the full respect to the humanity or to the human rights, so they cannot violate that. So they also have to abide by some law, I mean the police. Okay, they cannot do in their own way. They have to follow the law which is being provided by the constitution, or the rights which are being provided, or the guidelines which are provided by the constitution. They cannot go against that. Okay, so they have to carry forward the investigation in accordance to the law and also with the full respect for human rights. Okay, Then, Article 22 of the Constitution and criminal law guarantees to every arrested person the following fundamental rights. As I said that fundamental rights are also given to the arrested person, the accused. Okay. So, what are those fundamental rights? While it is provided by the Article 22 of Constitution, that is criminal law guarantees to every arrested person a few fundamental rights. Let's see which are those fundamental rights. So number one is right to be informed at the time of arrest of the offense for which the person is being arrested. A person cannot be arrested without saying him the reason. What is the offense he has done, what is the crime or what is the offense the person has done. Without informing that, a police person cannot arrest anybody. They have to inform that for this reason, for this offense you are being arrested. Without informing them, they cannot arrest anybody. The next, the right to be presented before a magistrate within 24 hours of the arrest. So within 24 hours of the arrest, that accused person can meet a magistrate, a lawyer, an advocate. He can meet or they are actually presented in front of the magistrate within 24 hours. They can do that. The next, the right not to be ill-treated or tortured during the arrest or in custody. Till the person is not presented in the court or he is being guilty, the police cannot torture the person. Police cannot ill-treat the accused. Okay. The next, confessions made in police custody cannot be used as evidence against the accused. So whatever is being confessions done or confessions made in the police custody, that cannot be considered as the evidence against the accused person. Then another right is that a boy under 15 years of age and woman cannot be called to the police station only for questioning. So only for questioning a boy of 15 years or below that, and also women cannot be called to the police station only for questioning. They cannot be called to the police station. Then you have a few homework because we have done with the role of the police. Role of the police is to role of the police is to investigate the crime. Okay, after the FIR has been filed, the main role of the police is to investigate that particular crime which is being filed already, and in that process they have to be go accordance with the law, and they have to follow the human rights also. Okay, and then we have also seen the rights of an arrested person, who should be informed at the moment of the arrest that this is the offense you have committed, and for that reason you are being arrested. That can be done. Then he or she should be presented in front of the magistrate within the 24 hours. Then the person in the custody or during the time of arrest, the accused cannot be tortured or ill-treated by the police or during the custody also. Then a boy of 15 years or below as well as a woman cannot be called to the police station only for questioning. They cannot be called for. Okay, and then another one is, so these are the homework. One of the important function of police is to investigate any complaint about a crime, justify. And then, can police investigate any crime as per their own process? Can they do it in their own way, or there is some sort of anything like they have to abide by? So you have to mention that. And another one is what has been mentioned in DK that guideline. You have to say. Okay. So yeah, what has been mentioned in the DK Basu guidelines about a friend and relative of the person arrested, detained or interrogated. So you have to have the concept of this, and you are going to read that paragraph where the DK Basu guidelines, as per that one it is being mentioned. So you have to read that paragraph. You have to find out the answer of this particular question. Once you finish the first topic, that is role of police, after that you have to read that is your homework, and find out the answer of this question, and we will further discuss in our next class. Okay, and the new words which we have done or we have learned in this class are FIR, which is already done, then witness, Then witness means those person who give the evidences or any written statement are related to the case. Then we have also seen the investigation, then charge sheet. Those are some of the new words which you have seen in our class. Okay, so please complete the homework which will be provided in the Google Classroom. Thank you so much, students. And this is the homework.